Hello everybody, welcome to the John Show. My name is John, this is my show, and we are back in the long drive. Now you might be asking your screen, John, it looks like you're back at the starting house. Well, let me tell you a little story. I was doing some experimentation with loading in new saves at different times to get different vehicles to spawn, and I was deleting a bunch of experimental, saves, and what I should really do is start naming these saves, because I totally deleted the last save that I had been playing over the last 3 episodes. So we are going to start the long drive all over again. I had only made it about 60 kilometers, and in reality, at a 5,000 kilometer, road ends, and then 40,000 kilometers total till the game ends, 60 kilometers is not gonna, let's not argue over 60 kilometers, all right? Plus, I got us a new vehicle. I did get a new starting seed, so, there's a turd. No more crazy trees. And as the turd can show you, I've been here for a while. I've completely got our car ready to go. So we're not even going to waste any time. Let me show you the new ride. We've got the truck. This truck comes equipped with a bunch of, that one's empty, a bunch of oil and a bunch of water and a bunch of gas. Well, diesel, but bunch of diesel. Got all my supplies. We got pumpkins because it's, seasonal. And we're ready to rock. I mean, I literally have everything already in the car ready to go. So let's do this. We've got our co-pilot, our little chihuahua. I don't have a name for him yet. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. We got our little vanilla tree, so it smells good in here. Our little dangly octopus is now hanging off of that guy. And I also, we got a clock. There's a clock that starts in the room there, and I didn't realize you could just stick it right in there. So we got a clock. We know what time of day it is, I think. So let's get going on this long drive. The car is full of water and oil. We've got 23 liters plus of diesel fuel. So let's head on down the road, see how far we can get. Now, some other changes I've done as far as experimentation goes. I readjusted the sensitivity of the steering, so we are actually a lot more stable. This car is really fast now. So let's try to stay on the road and keep it at a reasonable rate. I've also been doing a lot more off-roading in my experimental playthroughs to get more accustomed to finding the road again. So we will be definitely going off-road more once we get, going. Let's get down the road a ways first. Looks like we might be finding something up there anyways. I'm a little bummed out that we didn't get to roll with the tanker truck. Oh, I was really looking forward to all that gas. But, we've got a lot of fuel right now. And I think this is the start of an even better journey down the long drive. So I did go ahead and get all the weapons. I've got the gun, I've got the katana, I've got the bed of the truck full of all sorts of goodies, food, water. I got an empty barrel for, when we decide to go find us some more fuel or something. We got some kind of building coming up here. Let's see what it is. Is this one of those bunkers, maybe? Well, whatever it is, there's a lot of stuff out here. It's like a little gas station. Is there anybody here? Hello? I don't think there's anybody here. That was a rubber wife. So let's go ahead and park the truck. We'll hop out. Nope. Check this place out. I hear the UFO coming. Oh, how nice would it be to be able to tow this thing? Oh, I really need to eat. More food I will definitely be putting in the truck. Now, one unfortunate thing about the truck does not have a trailer hitch because you've got all this, you know, bed space. So that's cool. That's cool. As much as I do like the truck, I'm not completely 100% sold on the truck. If I come up with, you know, like another tanker truck, or maybe, you know, one of those flatbeds that could actually tow something like that, oh, I would totally drive that one. But I think the truck is going to be a fun starter vehicle. What's that? What do you got in here? Gas? Ah, I'm on diesel. Okay. Motorcycle parts. Okay. Another gun. All right. Boxed poop. Word. Okay. Little motorcycle engine, I think. Ooh, that was lucky. Okay. So, not much going on here. I did see there was a barrel. Let's see what's in that barrel. Are we going to be lucky and find diesel fuel? Come on, diesel. Ooh, we got lucky. We found diesel. Okay. Let's go top our fuel off then. Ooh, this will be good because we'll even have a little in reserve. Hell yeah. Full tank of gas. Your water. Your oil. You were empty. So let's do this. You can live there for a moment. I think the fuel should actually be on the side of the fuel tank. How much we got left? Oh, that's nice. Almost 20 liters. I keep wanting to call it gallons. I know it's not gallons. Yes. Your water. Let's move you over here. And actually, I should probably drink some water. Let go of you. Now, do I need the empty one since I've got water and I've got oil? And I've got diesel. I don't think I do. So, alright, goodbye, empty oil can. I am pretty sure that's like everything here. I am going to, well, I was going to take a look out that way, but it's getting pretty dark pretty quick. So let's take a nap and then we'll get our bearings straight in the morning. I'm going to go ahead and say that this clock is about right. It should be about 8 p.m. when the sun's going down, I think. So I think this clock is accurate. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and snooze. All right, so let's hop out real quick. Better stay back, rabbit. He was running up on me, officer. Well, take a hop up here. All right, let's have a look. See. Do we see anything worth driving out there to look at? Considering we've got all this fuel now. Those are rocks. More rocks. Looks like a Imperial Star Cruiser. Just a random well, or is that a rock? It looks like a well. That's weird. Water tower. Don't know what that is. Probably a rock of some kind. Another like water tower or something. Lot of watchtowers. See if I can get up on this roof over here. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Nope. Nope. Can I stay right on the top there? There we go. All right, let's take a look down the road. Okay, then the road comes back up that way. And then continues on. Wow, we can see a lot of the road. But it doesn't look like there's much until we get like there's a watchtower out there somewhere. All right. Huh. Now, I'm going to check out what's in this can. Gas. Okay. One neat thing, when these bats die, you can actually like, see it's got the string, you can actually clip it to your vehicle. So we are going to put this guy right here. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Drinking blood is more than a hobby. Oh, by the way, we lost the blood. I'm a little disappointed about losing the blood. The blood was integral to the journey. Okay, hold on, buddy. You need to come over here. There you go. Sit up. Okay, back on the long drive. So I'm not sure how long we're going to record this episode for, but I would like to get, you know, maybe to like 30 kilometers today, just to try to hurry up and get back at least close to where we were at before I, you know, did a oopsie and deleted the whole fucking thing. Ooh, I'm going really fast. That's one thing I noticed. Some of these speedometers, you know, that they go up higher. So I need to look at the number that the dial is at, not the position of the dial. Because on, you know, one of the other vehicles I was driving, that needle being like straight up and down was like 60 kilometers an hour. On this one, it's 120. So full tank of gas. I've got plenty of water for my cooler, for the radiator. I got plenty of oil for the engine. So we should be able to drive for quite a while. Another thing I'm a little bummed out at that I don't have anymore is my sunglasses. Those were really helpful. Hopefully, in one of these buildings, we'll, you know, crack open a case and find some. I've seen a lot of the red sunglasses and the green sunglasses, but the regular just like shades, those were awesome.
This is Jason, and we have an interesting news for you today. Our scientists still don't know what caused the end of the world in 1979, but some researchers in Hungary had some interesting findings. They say their new experiments show that there is another timeline, and supposedly that one is the normal one, and we are living in a so-called derailed, not normal timeline. Basically, they say that something in 1979 caused the main timeline to split into two different parts. The other one went into a normal direction, into the future or something, and this one, well, this one got screwed up and is stuck basically. We cannot really do anything about this, they think, but hopefully someday we can communicate somehow with the people from the normal timeline. Now that would be interesting, right? They also said that we must be sometimes in 1988 or something, but because the flow of this time is also screwed up, they are not certain about this date. Some other news. More and more scientists are concerned that the bacon you can find in abandoned buildings is actually not good for your health, contrary to what...
Huh. So I like that they have, like, you know, a little bit of lore in this game. Some experiment happened in 1979, and, like, phased their reality out of sync or something. So they're kind of stuck in this weird time zone, and the rest of reality moved forward. And their time is kind of screwed up. So only about 8 years or 9 years have passed since the accident here, but more than likely, real time has passed along in the real world. That's kind of interesting. Oh, again, we're just flying by. Hold on, let's take this opportunity to do a quick gander. Is there anything we can see off on the horizon? Looks like there's something up there. I've always wondered about just driving into the dust storm. I don't know if it's actually moving. I don't know if it's getting closer. But I have often thought about just driving into it to see what happens. Okay, let's... Alright, there is some house up ahead. Let's go ahead and at least drive to that house. And then we'll stop for the night. I always wondered about weirdo science experiments like that, like CERN, opening, you know, making little tiny black holes and sucking the whole planet into it or something. I mean, I get that that's mostly science fiction, but I mean, you know, most science fiction was at some point, or most science fact, I should say, was at some point science fiction. Another little gas station house. Oh, a tanker. A tanker, please be... Oh, you're just a trailer. Lame. Well, maybe that's full of diesel, though. That might, you know, that might be a good thing to have come across. Is there anybody here? Doesn't sound like there's anybody here. Hold on. We are going to roll up the window and we are going to go to sleep. I saw they had the rubber lady over here on the toilet, and that kind of scared me a little bit. I thought there was somebody standing over here, and I was like, oh, holy shit. Ooh, those are some nice rims. Okay. Oh. Damn. Your gas, okay. No. You're a poopy, okay. Speaking of. Okay, let's see what we got going on over here. Empty. Well, never mind. Anything on the outside here? No? Okay. Oh, 15 kilometers, all right. We're about halfway to our goal for today. We are trucking, literally. I read somewhere one time, that easy for me to say, that the Mandela effect was caused by a CERN experiment in like an alternate Earth that caused some kind of like gravity anomaly. And this gravity anomaly dropped down through 2 or 3 other parallel Earths. And then when it snapped back, it destroyed the original Earth, and it swapped a bunch of people in the different parallel Earths. That's why we have the Mandela effect. And if you don't know what the Mandela effect is, they say that people remember Nelson Mandela dying and having a funeral in, I think, like the 90s or like the early 2000s. And I think he died in like 2014 or something. Now, I'm going to say this. I know that shit's real. I do remember watching the Nelson Mandela funeral procession through South Africa. And my dad, who, if you've ever seen Storytime with Uncle John, you'll know he was not a fan, told me that I could not watch that in that house because he wasn't going to have that funeral on in our home. So, like, I know that shit happened. I also know that it's Berenstain Bears, not Berenstain Bears. Stein, not Stain. When I was like 7 or 8, I wanted to watch the Halloween special for the Berenstain Bears. And my dad's like, well, I asked my dad if he would look in the TV guide and tell me when it was on and what channel. And my dad handed me back the TV guide. He's like, you can read, look it up yourself. So I looked it up myself. And I'm reading it and I go, Berenstain. My dad goes, it's pronounced Steen. And I said, no, it's Stein. Hold on. What is this on our left? But I said, no, it's Stein. And my dad said, no, it's Steen. And I said, no, it's Stein because it's spelled like Einstein and Frankenstein. Stein. Stein. I know those motherfucking bears are named Berenstein or Berenstein, not Berenstain. I looked it up. I read the name, and I got in an argument over the pronunciation. I know them shits was real, okay? Also, that movie, like, you know, Shazam or whatever it was with Sinbad, the comedian, My first job ever, I worked at the Magnolia Daycare summer day camp, and I had to watch that movie like 12 times one summer. I know that shit's real. I've seen it. Now, I'm not saying that I'm from an alternate Earth. What I am saying is this show the fuck ain't my Earth. Because it's Berenstein Bears, Kazam the fucking genie, and Nelson Mandela died in the 90s. That's all I'm saying. We're going to go look at that house, and then we're going to come back onto the road. Now, if they've got some kind of flatbed or, you know, something that is functioning with a trailer, I may switch up. I like this truck. I am not married to the truck, however. Whoa. Okay. Hold on. Now, here's a trick I saw somebody do. Oh, goodness me. They have the Plymouth. So we're going to roll around the house like this to see what's going on in the yard. I'm not going to stop and check, but I may have accidentally left this on peaceful mode because I was doing work on the truck outside of my house and I didn't want to be bothered by the rabbits. So that might be why we haven't come across any zombies. I will make sure to turn off peaceful mode before the next time that we come back into this game. But there is a trailer, but there's also a Plymouth. Okay, hold on. We're going to go in here. Oh, nope. Maybe it would be better. There we go. Better view. Okay. Let's come around to the front. I am a little discombobulated now as to where the road is. But I think the road is actually straight back that way. Let's just run and poke our head in real quick. Like I said, I think I did leave this on peaceful mode. Hello? Like, I don't hear anybody. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this place is empty. So, here's something I recently also learned. Did you know there's a loft up there? Yeah, look at this. Extra fuel tanks. Diesel in a bucket. I actually don't think I'm going to take the diesel bucket, but I will take this scrubber. Okay, let's see. What's in here? Meat. Hope there's some more scrubbing. Yeah, I need more brushes. Watch there be somebody up here just scare the shit out of me. That's creepy as fuck. Happy Halloween, bitches. I need to see what's in here now. Oh, just bloody hands, that's all. No big whoop. What's in you? Water. Weird. Red sunglasses. No, thank you. Ooh, I think I found more sunglasses. Hey, what are you? What are you? What are you? Oh, snap. Are these like Arnold Schwarzenegger? And which these are more like the ones I had before, I think. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, we're sticking with those. I'm not even going to take them other ones. Sounds like a rabbit just killed themselves. This looks like it's in really good condition, too. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't think it would take much to clean that up. Hold on. That's empty. Alcohol. We can fix that, though. Okay, where is the fuel tank for this bad boy? I need to know, what do I need to get her going? What the hell? I think this one runs off gas, but what the fuck is all that shit? Okay, so wait a minute. There is a solution. Did I bring the solution? The hose. Our good friend, the hose. My friend, will you just rest there a moment? Open that. No, let's pick you up. We'll stick you in. Oh. I gotta hold this? Okay. So this will drain all the fluids out of this tank. And then if we have gas, which we, oh no, there was some gas, I think, up in the loft or something. But if we can find some gas, we'll be in business. It's like they just decided, we're going to try everything. Gas, oil, diesel, and water, see what works. All right, fuel tank empty. All right. Thank you, hose. You've saved me once again. Usually there is some kind of a container. What do you got in you? No, you're empty. Okay. What about you? What do you got in you? Oil. Okay, not gonna work. You're a good tire. No fuel. What the heck are you? Hats? That's another good tire. I think I'm going to take that with me. So the white wall tires are really good apparently for vehicles that have a lot of power in them. And this engine has a lot of power. So, You know, if we can replace any of these gross wheels with a better wheel. Like, is that even a white wall? It is. It's just gross. Okay. So let's go in. Well, wait a minute. No, hold on. We still have engine work to do. So that's empty. That we can fix. This has alcohol in it. We can also fix that by doing this. And we're empty. All right, put you back in there. Now, what do you have in you? You're empty, okay. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Come around, go around. All right. Then can we bring you back over here? All right, fill that up. And I think that radiator held 20 liters, actually, if I remember correctly. So this whole thing will go in there. Okay, turn that off. Move that. Close that. You come with me now. Nope, nope, nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, that's a big old radiator to hold 20 liters of water like that. You know, I did all this. I haven't even looked to see if there's a trailer hitch on the back of this thing. Oh, there is. Okay, that's even better. Okay, so where was the gas up here? That was oil. That's empty. Where did I find the gas? Was it upstairs? It's probably upstairs. Is there any fuel in here? Your binoculars. Of course you wouldn't be. Okay, this way, I think, to the car. All right, well, the sun's going down. Put you in there. Can't really see what's going on, so we'll just hop in the car. All right, let's go to bed. All right, let's check our vitals. It is a little early. Nope, okay. Let's see. Gotta eat something. Your water. Drink something. All right, we're going to search this house to see if there's any gas. If there's no gas, then we're just going to leave. If there is gas, then we might just do the swap out. But I don't remember where I saw the gas. Oh, little sleepy time leg. You were water. Yeah, okay, so... yeah, I must be tripping. There was no gas in here. Did all that work for nothing. All right, that's looking better. That's looking better. That's looking better. We're gonna get this truck shiny. Come on. Come on, I just did your brother. There you go. One more. All right. Shine this bad boy up. Ooh. Come over here. I think I can go like this. And I come over here and I can do the same. Oh, look at that. Does this work on here or do I need the brush? Or the sponge? Oh. Oh, it does. Oh, look at it. Look at it shine. Look at it shine. Okay, let's hit the road. It's already kind of late in the day. Let's try to get back on the road, I guess would be the best way to put it. Nope, not what I wanted to do. There we go. Oh, so shiny. So it is a little late in the day, but I do want to get back to the road. I don't know what's going on with the stuttering. But this should be the general direction of the road, so let's go back. We're at 22 kilometers and some change. We can make it to 30. Now, I have been playing for a little bit. I think I do plan to do a little bit more editing on these episodes than the previous 3. Just to make them a little punchier. But I'm going to try to leave in a lot of the quiet exploration. All right, back on the road again. I don't know why we're getting the lag. I did remember to keep the grass turned off and stuff. Hopefully that's just an issue with whatever area we just left, and it will not follow us to the next area. So we lost a day working on the Plymouth Fury, and that, you know, that's okay. It's the kind of thing that happens when you get overexcited about finding the old fancy muscle car. But, you know, we'll get over it. Looks like we're gonna pass by another building, so I think we'll definitely stop there for the night. I should probably check all my fluids in the morning. But we got a bunker. All right, let's go ahead and we'll turn the radio on.
Brand of bacon. Then again, we should be happy that this factory still produces us something to eat. Have a day.
Chat till you die. I have a new car you might wanna try. Hello guys and welcome to Chat Till You Die. I just bought a new car. Well, I didn't buy it, I stole it from someone on the way to the studio, but I just like to pretend everything is normal like in the old times. I even filled out a sales contract. But seriously, the car is good. It's called the Faltenberger. Wow, I'm pretty good at speaking German. Faltenberger! I might as well go get a job on Übermensch Radio. Nah, I stay here. I will never ever leave you guys. This bad boy Jason is yours to keep. But seriously, those Germans do know how to make good cars. I do
like this talk radio guy.
Two-stroke engine.
He's fun to listen to sometimes. It does repeat a lot. There's not a whole lot of stuff he says. And I think it's on like a random setting. So there are many times where you will hear the same bit over and over and over again. He also uses the same Logic Pro music loop for the news that I used for Fun with Science. So that's funny. All right, sleepy time. Okay. Daytime is upon us. We need to eat and drink. There we go. All right, all refreshed, ready to rock. All right, this one's full. Let's see what's in here. Hub. Oil in there. Box of cigarettes. Whole box for one air freshener. Box of lights. What are you? Empty. Okay. What do we got down the road? Floating rabbit. Okay. More floating rabbits. That's it, huh? I think that's the house we just came from. There's the dust storm. Wait a minute. That's the house we just came from. So then that's a different house. I think for now, I just want to stay on the road. Anything over here? Probably not. Okay, yeah, we're just going to stay on the road for now to get to 30. If we see anything cool along the road, we'll stop, but I think we're good for now. Oh, fuel tank's looking good. Coolant's good. Oil's good. We are good. Yeah, we got like 4 kilometers to go before we hit 30. So we'll see. 30 kilometers or the next roadside attraction. I don't know if having all those barrels in the back is helping with the stability. But I notice, even though I made sure to have really good tires also, I notice I'm not sliding as much. I love having these sunglasses. One thing I really like about this truck is that it is a diesel engine. I seem to find a lot more diesel in this game than I do gas. And you know, in an end of the world scenario, something like this, I think that actually is kind of accurate, that you would find more diesel than you would fuel. Because almost everybody's car runs on gas. Like, if there was an actual, like, shit hits the fan scenario, there's only like 5 hours worth of gas at the gas station before they sell out. You know, so, pro tip, make sure you got a full tank of gas, because you never know when some shit's gonna pop off, and you need it. Okay, hold on a second. There is a ship. Okay, hold on. Let's move up here a little bit and see if how things are orientated here. Because it seems the road is going away from it. But where the road turns and where this thing goes, this might be... Yeah, we're gonna go check out this ship real quick. Because we can find our way back with those things. Oh, things are coming up on us fast. Now, the one thing I didn't do that I should have was saved before I left the road. So let's just hope that all my practicing and experimenting to get a better feel for a sense of direction in this game has paid off. Okay, I'm just going to run around real quick and check to see if there's anything worth taking in here. And if there is, well, I will, cut that back in. And if not, then you'll just see me taking off from this place, grumbling about what a waste of time it was. Empty. Empty. Ooh, you're full of diesel. You are full of diesel. Oh, this is gonna be sweet. Like, that's a lot of diesel. I don't know if I need all of that, but I'm taking it with me. Okay, you live there for a moment. You can come out. You can go in. All right, now. Let's top you off. How much? 18 liters. Good God. Okay, hold on. You know what? As a matter of fact, folks, I think this is actually where I am going to end this episode. I'm going to do some organization, go through these barrels again and see if there's anything else I can take. I don't need any gas, but I've got fucking over 60 gallons worth of fucking diesel. I got a bunch of oil and a bunch of water. So if I can find a little bit more oil, or maybe we'll get gas and we'll go back to the Fury. Ooh. Okay, decisions to be made. But right now, right now, I'm going to end this here. Off camera, I'm going to go through these barrels, see if there's anything worth plundering, and then we will make some decisions for the next episode. And I promise you guys, I will not delete this save file. But we will do all of that next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you like what you're seeing, like what you're seeing. Remember, we're the little guy, so help us punch up. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the little bell down there, do all the little bell thingies. Share this with other people who you think might like my weird videos. And as always, thank you for watching The John Show. My name is John. This was my show. I appreciate you taking the time. You take care now.